Gen 7. So we've got, what? This is the third. We've got 2 left once we're done here. And I've put the Alolan forms all in. Scroll down a little bit and I realized I missed a... oh, well, actually I didn't. I'm just going to do the gigantic. I forgot. Yeah. Alright, cool. So I like Gen 7 a lot. Let's get into it. Rowlet, already off to an incredible start. I would say Rowlet is probably right above Fennekin and Lotad. Such a cute little owl with the bow tie. I've come around to Dartrix. I think he's kind of fun. Decidueye, I think, for me, has continued to kind of fall. Is he still peak? Do I like him more than Torterra? Yeah, I'm gonna say he's peak. Really good owl. Just, they captured the badassness of the owl. There used to be a light behind me, and you can guess what happened to it. Good lord. What even the... Cats. So I'm gonna probably not get very popular here. I don't like Litten. I just do not. I don't know why. Like Litten. I just look at it and I just don't. And then Torracat, I am glad we finally got a middle stage quadruped fire starter, but I just don't care. And now Incineroar, like the icon, right? Everyone loves Incineroar, like the badass, you know, dark fire tiger guy. Like, everyone loves Incineroar, right? Everybody. Well, it's a good thing I'm not everybody. I hate everything about this design because it is the third straight generation that we had a quadruped fire starter go bipedal. What makes it worse is that it started as it was a middle stage quadruped, and it went to that. Name, typing, moveset, all that, fine with. Why did they make him bipedal? And now we get to Poplio, and I don't quite think I can say that Poplio is peak. But cute little clapping seal. I love him. And I actually really think Brionne is cute. Very underrated Pokemon. To a certain extent, I get why people don't like them because they do look weird, but I think she's cute. And Primarina, I go back and forth. Primarina is my favorite final stage starter that we've seen thus far. Maybe my favorite final stage starter, period. Primarina's such a good design. Right there is good for now. This whole line, so good. Picky Peck is going to Picky Peak. I just love the colors, look so good. Trumbeak I'm gonna say is friends. Lower end, but still friends. Again, looks really, it's a great design. Toucanon, I don't know if I can say peak. I think what elevates Toucanon into like this high up in friends is the image of Kahili like holding him like a gun. Alright, we can kind of maybe do some speed running here. Young Goose, maybe not bad, but not good, you know? But this is bad. I don't hate Gumshoes as much, but it's still pretty bad. Alolan Rattata is kind of cool. I like the way they went and everything, and Alolan Raticate makes me mad. They had a perfect thing with this to make him normal dark, and they're like, what if we balanced his stats? Oh, and now Alolan Raichu obviously is peak. His tail is a surfboard. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of wanting to put him up here. I feel like if I'm debating it, he has to come down here. I think I forget what generation I said it in, but it was like top row could all move into like up there. Everybody above Infernape could go up here. Grubbin is fun. Charjabug is just a bus, which is objectively pretty funny. Vikavolt should be cooler, but I just don't care. Something about this design just makes me upset. It just makes me mad. Alolan Meowth. And then Alolan Persian is just kind of bad. I feel like Alolan Grimer just kind of goes right next to OG Grimer. But Alolan Muck is pretty badass. Like the different colors and everything. I also like how the shinies are the Kanto's normal forms. Is Crabrawler peak? I'm gonna say no. Certainly a friend. Above Haunter. I think Haunter actually does need to move down. And I do like Crabominable. It's such a bad design. It's a very stupid design. Crabominable is awesome. I said Dugtrio and Diglett were funny. I think this is lame. I mean, this is also just complete garbage. Not quite literal trash yet. Almost there. Why hair? Why styled human hair? Oricorio is really cool. The different designs being dances. This is gonna be weird. So Cutiefly is cute, but it's a kind of an Axew situation, maybe not above Poliwhirl. And then Ribombee. I talked about this with the Levani line, how recently, for some reason, that entire line has risen in my mind. I've always had I've always had a soft spot for Ribombee because I've always thought it was cute. It was one of the Pokemon I used on one of my first playthroughs of the Gen 7 games. I think it's such a well done design. I love the ribbon. I love the whole aesthetic. And then I thought about it. What if they continued to do different designs for like the male and female versions of Pokemon, and the male one could have had like a sprite where he's like holding a little scarf? That immediately elevated Ribombee to being like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I think I have to move Flygon above Ampharos. It is like these three, and Ribombee can enter the chat there. These four are my favorite Pokemon. Rockruff's such a good dog design, and I mean, come on, Lycanroc. Not all the forms hit, but the Dusk form is really good. Wishy-Washy disappoints me, and honestly, I just don't care. I just don't feel anything. Mareanie is such a good little friend design, and I don't give a fuck about Toxic. I feel nothing. Kind of don't like Mudbray based in pretty much entirely off the hair. I think I have to give Mudsdale his due. I think I have to give Mudsdale the respect that he deserves. Every single time I have used this Pokemon, it has not failed me. Dewpider looks bad. A Rockwooded gimmick-wise is pretty sick, but design-wise is like not. But I think the gimmick is gonna carry. Fomantis, I don't care, and I don't like Lurantis's weird pajama pants. I want to care about Morlul, but I just don't. But Shiinotic's really good colors. Creepy ass mushroom. Very fun. Oh my god, these are such good designs. Salandit, the moment I saw it in the trailers, I knew I needed one on my team. He is such a little rascal, such a little bastard. I love him. And Salazzle. So, here's the thing. Lopunny is not inherently a horny design. It's a little bit. It's like a little bit, but it's not too much. I think people have taken some designs too far in the horny department. They made this lizard curvy. It's so fucking funny and bold. Like, this is a design that could have easily missed and been like one of the worst. And I'm gonna say she's peak. I legitimately love this design. I have loved that design since day one. Like, it is bold and it lands. I love Salazzle. And Alola Marowak is just rad. Like, Fire Ghost is a typing that just simply refuses to miss. I think Stuffle's 2 on the nose. Cute, but 2 on the nose. And then Beware he's just pretty funny. Like, he's a pretty damn funny guy. Oh my god, the Zarina line? Where is Cherubi? Cherubi is there. I'm torn because, like, part of me wants to put Bounsweet, like, right next to Cherubi, but also right next to Oddish. But that would also be me saying that Bounsweet is peak Pokemon, and then Cherubi's just kind of left out in the dark. Or in the, you know what, fuck it, Cherubi, you get to go up here as well. God, I love Steenie. So cute. Where's Lilligant? Lilligant is there. I definitely do like Steenie more than... Do I like Steenie more than Bounsweet? Maybe I don't. And I go back and forth with Zarina. Like, kind of horny. She evolves when she learns Stomp. Is Game Freak implying that this is a mommy who steps on you? I think she's peak. Comfey's so cute. I'm gonna try and find the little comic, but there's a, like, the Lily comic, and it's made me just love Comfey, so I'm gonna put him in friends. I feel nothing. Wimpod, I just don't care. Golisopod is kind of fucking sick. Like, okay, here's the thing. Golisopod is, like, objectively somewhere up there, but I'm not that fond of him, but he's still pretty damn awesome. That thing is fucking terrifying. With his giant, terrifying claws. What elevated Sandygast and Palisand for me was looking at the little trowel and being like, that's the thing that's possessed. And I love that idea. And I think Sandygast has to be a friend. I don't know if Palossand is quite a friend. I just find Sandygast to be, like, unironically pretty cute. But Palossand is still, like... God, Steelix is cool. Palossand is still pretty awesome. We have another one. Pyukumuku is... The fucking fist comes out? That's so funny. Type Null is pretty rad. And then Silvally is like... Who? Honestly, I feel nothing. Who cares? I love Meteor. I love the fact that it works for the theme that Sun and Moon is going for, and also the region that Sun and Moon takes place in, like, real life. It works in the space theme because it's, like, Meteor, the shield form is, like, meteorite bits. It's a star. That's the whole thing. It's like, it's a comet. That's what it's supposed to be. The inside is the fruit, and the outside is the protective shell of the fruit. And it works well in the case of, like, it being from Hawaii. And it's so fun to use in battle. Shell Smash with Acrobatics and Power Gem in a main playthrough. I love that little thing. It's so cute. Kumalo, just being a koala is honestly kind of hilarious. Have you seen Turtonator from the front? Because it's pretty bad. Also, why does he have a shell on his head? Togue. He's so cute. I love him. I love Togedemaru. You know what? I'm gonna put him down there with Emolga and Pachirisu. I like the Pikachu clone. Either completely or whatever, who cares for me, or they're a big old hit. Okay. You're there, and you're there. You're just kind of dumber. Why are his arms so tiny? Okay, I mean, come on. It's fucking Mimikyu. Do you want me to say he's, like, not one of the best Pokemon that's ever been fucking made? Like, is that what you want me to tell you? You want me to lie? Fucking Bruxish. Christ. Drampa being Dragon Grandpa is pretty funny. And he burns down. Pull up the Pokedex entry. Oh, it's so funny. Alolan Sandshrew is so cute. And then Alolan's... Oh my god. Dude, the fucking ice spikes. This dude is rad as hell. Alright, yep. I think Alolan Vulpix is my favorite non-fully evolved Pokemon. And Alolan Ninetales is so gorgeous. I should feel nothing for Delmise, but there's something like, there's something just pretty cool about him. No, that's the funniest guy. That's never changing. It's Alolan they made him a fucking palm tree. We have, in my opinion, the most underrated pseudo-legendary in the entire series. I think these are all going to go into friends. I think Jangmo-o is... maybe I should put him here with these guys, like with the other... Like, he feels like he belongs up there. He feels like he belongs in there. Yeah! I think Hakamo is my least favorite, but I'm still gonna say he's a friend. And then Gabo, he's such a cool design. Like, so badass. I don't know what it is in the recency department. The Tapus. They fucking killed the legendaries in this generation. Tapu Koko. Honestly, I think they're all peak. I think every single one of these designs is done to perfection. Is Tapu Lele my favorite? I think Tapu Lele is my favorite. Not by much. But I think she is my favorite. And then Tapu Bulu is so awesome. Like, I have been sleeping on Tapu Bulu for too long. It's such a weird design, but he's, like, rad. And then Tapu Fini, I do love the siren motif that they kind of went for. And, yeah, they did it well. They did it really well. The Tapus are fucking awesome. All of them are so good. Nebby, I'm gonna say, isn't peak, but I'm going to say that Nebby is a friend for sure. How could you care about that? Yeah, sorry Dialga, you're getting dethroned as my favorite box legendary. Dude, this design is insane. It's so good. Look at that fucking badass space lion sun god. Sick. And then Lunala, is also just so well designed, like well down on the list, but so fucking cool. Ultra Beasts. Yeah, I'm gonna really quick skip the Ultra Beasts. Necrozma's incredible. Like, really cool. I say incredible. That's a strong word. I'm gonna say he's awesome. Dawnmane and Duskwings, I think they're both fucking cool. I think they're both insanely badass. And Ultra Necrozma, brother? Well, I fucking think it's fucking rad. Magearna would be like an I don't care, and then I heard about the gimmick in that you could do in like Ubers, and it's pretty funny. Marshadow's really cute. I think Marshadow and Gligar would get along really well. And Zeraora is like, he's pretty sick, right? The electric Lucario, electric Zoroark works really well. And now we have the Ultra Beasts. And Nihilego kind of being the main villain is pretty rad. I really like it. I've come around on Buzzwole, because it's just this crazy looking muscular bug. It's pretty badass. Pheromosa still is a little too humanoid for me to really be like, whoa, it's crazy.
Xurkitree is peak.
It's a pile of extension cables. It's more than peak. I fucking love this fucker. I love this stupid fucker so much.
Such a stupid design. It's so dumb. And I love it so much.
And Celesteal is pretty awesome, right? And then Kartana's also way up here, because I realized they're a foot tall. That's a friend. That's peak. And then Guzzlord's a lot. I think I'm gonna put him in funny just because of... Need I say more? I'm not gonna lie, guys. Poipole and Naganadel have kind of like fallen really far. I kind of just don't care. Stack Attack is objectively funny, right? Because his name is Stack Attack. He's not funnier than Guzzlord. I mean, come on.
I forgot how much I love Blacephalon. Dude fucking throws his head and it just explodes.
That's so funny.
And then Meltan and Melmetal.
I cannot explain this one, right? Maybe I could explain Meltan. Meltan's just really cute. I can't explain. I don't know. And this has been a feeling I've had for months. Like, this isn't new. This isn't like, oh, am I gonna be okay with this? Like, I am more than happy with it. Also, Alolan Raichu is going up there. But it's like I look at them and I'm like, you all belong. None of them I'm questioning. None of them I'm looking at like, man, do I feel that way? Like, Xurkitree's so stupid. I love him. I love his dumb fucking skipping and everything. It's so fun. It's so wacky. It's so goofy. We are down to our final two generations. Gen 7's a really strong dex. Like, it's a very good Pokedex, and I am more than happy to give it the respect that it deserves, maybe overrating it. I don't care. But that is Gen 7, but yeah. See ya.